Hey Earth signs, this one's for you. Gonna be doing an energy reading for this week, so if you're curious what might be going on, stick around. We're about to get into it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the Citadel deck per usual. Let's see what type of archetype you're in. Whoa. The Hound. Whoa. Loyalty, chains, promises. Interesting card. A bit of a frightening visual, but yeah, let's read that page and see what's going on there. Promises are not made lightly, and you may be starting to realize that an agreement you made has come with more restrictions than you thought. Keeping your word is important, but don't let yourself be taken advantage of. It's not too late to decide that a relationship, agreement, or situation no longer benefits you. Don't hold on to ties out of a misguided sense of loyalty or lost time. Sometimes the best path of action is to break free and start again. Whoa, intense. So maybe this is just saying, like, decisions, I think we put a lot of weight on our decisions, but we can switch up things at any time we want. Nothing is set in stone unless you set it in stone, right? And I think this is really saying, like, don't stick around in something just because you made a decision to commit to it out of some blinded loyalty. This is crazy. Okay, I don't think I've gotten this card yet. So yeah, really interesting. But let's get into it and see how it's showing up for you. Okay, wow, okay. But yeah, if you're interested in skipping ahead and don't like to see the cards come out, you're welcome to. Wow. Son of a bitch. Cards are always flying. Wow. What? Dude. Okay. All right. I can't. Okay. I'm just a little shocked. I don't know. Sometimes, like, okay, so the reason I get so, like, animated when the cards come out, it's just kind of, I'm, like, watching a story unfold, And so when I see, like, the way things play out, I'm just like, dang, wow, I can't, like, because I don't know exactly what I'm pulling for. I'm very intuitive when it comes to, like, which cards I pull. I don't think about it at all, actually. I'm just kind of, like, because if I think too much, it fucks it up, right? So it's like, wow, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it to go this way. I like it, though. So we're starting with the 10 of Pentacles, right? So this is really telling me you've been really focused on what you want in the material world, trying to figure out what this fulfillment would look like for you. What's your version of rich, right? And I do feel like you found something within you of like, oh, I would really love that, or I want to do this, or this would really be fulfilling for me, right? You got really motivated there. Yeah, you found that thing, that cup. You were like, oh, I like that. That's fulfilling. That's what I want. And you were like, boom, I'm going for that. I'm going to get that damn cup if it's the last thing I do. That type of energy. Then you got hit with some sadness. There was a wave of lack mentality, feeling like you don't have everything you need, or maybe even feeling like, oh, I want this thing, but there's no way I could get it. I don't have this or this or this or that or whatever. Because we all think we need a million things to get started on something or to move towards something, and that's not true. All we need is one step, right? And I feel like you were really kind of lost in what you didn't have instead of what you did have, right? But you caught yourself with the High Priestess here. You caught yourself and said, emotions. That's not what we're trying to manifest here. We are not trying to manifest a situation where we're in lack. We're trying to manifest a situation where we feel fulfilled. That is not gonna get us this, right? Being in this energy does not bring you to this. It could be a stepping stone, but staying here and expecting to be here, you got to keep moving forward. So you did that. And you said, I understand where this wound is coming from, why this is coming up, because there was something from your past that wanted to bring you back here, you know, because that's what happens. You know, our demons try to bring us back to the darkness, you know, and it's like, no, I was in the darkness then. I don't need to be in it again. I'm trying to move forward. You recognize that, and you found your peace in that. You were able to say, I'm not going to bring my past experiences into my present experience. I feel good now, and that's what matters. And boom, the end of a tough growing cycle. Just that. Just by being able to move through that mentally, you really ended something there for yourself and ended something good, right? Not ended something good. That is not what I meant to say. Ended something like that led towards something good. I don't know. It was a good thing that you ended that thing. God, I gotta get my vocabulary up, bro. I think doing the readings more will help, but fuck, man, I say the thing with the thing and the thing. It's so bad. Anyways, I feel like this really showed you need to open up more about how you feel. And yeah, you've been working on that. You've been really trying to see things too. You've been doing your reflection work, you know, trying to stay open, and maybe even staying open to how you feel with yourself. You know, sometimes people will ignore their own feelings, you know, and then be like, why does this other person ignore my feelings? Maybe because you ignore your own feelings too. It's like, you know, you got to be careful there. So I definitely feel like you've been doing a lot of work on how you open up, how you know, view things too. Like, I feel like you've been working, and with the Hangman there, you've really been able to shift your perspective on things. And I when I say things, I mean a lot of different areas, you know, within your life. Maybe the way that you love, the way that you know, move through this world. I feel like you're understanding and seeing through a lot of bullshit that maybe you didn't see through before. And this is because you've trusted yourself. You've really followed your gut and your intuition, and, you know, maybe even relied on spirit a little bit to help you through that. Maybe you know, been praying and, you know, asking for help, you know, maybe you've been really stepping into that. So I see you entering a time of harmony, you know, and maybe this is reflective on a relationship. You know, this could have to do with a relationship for some of you, but this could just represent, you know, two sides of yourself finally working in harmony together, and you going through a major transformation in regards to this. So the Empress showed up after the Magician, which tells me you are finally entering a place where you can consciously manifest and attract whatever you need. And you're able to utilize your voice with the Ace of Swords here. You found that inner voice within you, and I feel like this reconnected you with your divine feminine side, you know. And maybe that's what was lacking here. Maybe you had your feminine but not your masculine, and I don't know which is which here, honestly. Yeah, I think this is the guy. So whatever, you know, gender, it don't even really matter. But you know what I mean? It's like you had the masculine side and you were able to take action on things, but when it came to your intuition and trusting yourself, you were lacking. But dude, I feel like you stepped into it and transformed, and now you have access to your feminine side. This is crucial to manifesting fulfillment. You need your feminine voice. You need your intuition to tell you, hey, go this way. And your ego doesn't know why, but that's okay. You know, you're not meant to always know why you're moving towards a certain thing or why you're doing something. It's like, that's part of the mystery. It's part of the fun. So roll with it. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 4 of Air, rest, meditation, recuperation. Yeah, this was a big thing to do. So you might be feeling really tired and low energy, but allow yourself to rest if you need it, because that was a big thing to move through. 3 of Air. Yeah, this is putting... So that's this card, right? So you're putting this to rest finally. With this card being here. Like, you're putting that broken heart to rest. Good night. Bye. We won't miss you, right? Like, need that. Magician again. Magician at the bottom. Come on. Confirmation. Transformation. Come on. Like, you're doing something huge here. Even if it's just internal. Like, your internal world is shifting so that your outer world can shift. Star card, you're healing, baby. You're healing. Oh, you're healing your heart space. That's so beautiful. There's nothing to worry about right now, genuinely. Your commitment is being tested. Can you keep going even though things are hard? Can you see it through? Prosperity lies ahead. I'm literally telling you, so stop worrying so much. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe this feels weird. Maybe stepping into your feminine energy feels weird and different and like, whoa, I didn't even realize I had access to this side of myself. But it's uncomfortable, but pushing through uncomfort pushes you to get to your highest potential. So keep going and look at the bigger picture. Like I was talking about with this, that will always help you. Zooming out is crucial in reflection, because if you're too zoomed in on this one tiny detail, you're going to miss 1,000 other things that are meant to be seen with that detail, right? So it could inform other things. You got to really zoom out sometimes. Communication is key. With the Knight of Cups here, you got to open up about your feelings if you're feeling something, or else how is anybody supposed to know how to support you? Clear your mind. Stop thinking so much. Worrying is a wasted emotion. Say it with me. Worrying is a wasted emotion. Begin writing now. If you ain't journaling, you better start. Like, seriously. It helps so much. And I need to do it more as well. Focus on children. So treat yourself like a baby as you move through this. Did I tell you guys this last week too? It's just like, you got to nurture and nourish yourself. If you have children, maybe nourish them and that'll help nourish you, you know, like that kind of thing. Givers gain. It's like helping other people will help you too. So if you have children or you have, you know, pets that are like your children, maybe pour into them a little extra right now, or pour into yourself the same way you would do that for, you know, a baby or a pet, you know, that kind of energy. So that's what's coming in for the earth signs this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you resonated, please let me know how in the comments. Please give me a like or subscribe if you're interested in my content. And if you'd like to see more from me, you're welcome to check out my Patreon or reach out for a personal private reading. All that info is going to be in the description below. So I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.